Hello, how are we feeling after yesterday? Hope we're all well. Obviously, yesterday it was a very big day. I think the biggest day in this club since the CAF Champions League final in 2021. We fired the coach that won us our first trophy in about 10 years. But in the midst of all this drama, we still have a CAF game and we have to win this game because if we lose this game, we can't afford to lose this game because if we lose this game, it means that we fired Coach Nabi for nothing because we fired him because he can't participate in two games. We have to win this. We have to win this game. Let's dive into the match preview. So yeah, man, the first topic. Let's go with the goalkeeper. How I think Mr. Kaze and Mr. Ben Yusuf will line up. It's been confirmed, by the way, by Mickey Jr., African football journalist, that Mr. Kaze and Mr. Ben Yusuf will be co-coaches until the end of the season. But even if that's not true, they will be co-coaches this weekend, according to Mickey Jr., African football journalist. So the goalkeeper is Brandon Peterson, guys. He's been our best performer, one of our best performers this season. The 3 goals against Kukune, none of them were mainly his fault. One against Monare, a tap in for Hobla, not at fault for the goals, and he's been in good form, so we can't punish the goalkeeper. Maybe Ndare can be given a chance in future because I feel like maybe the pressure of playing for Kaizer Chiefs does maybe affect you at the beginning. But I think for now, definitely in a big game like this, I think the biggest game of our season, because if we lose this game, it means the Nedbank Cup was for nothing because we couldn't build momentum on the Nedbank Cup because we qualified for CAF and we went out and we couldn't even qualify for MTN 8 2 days after winning. 2 weeks later after winning the Nedbank Cup. So Peterson starts in goal. We have Bradley Cross at left back. I think the coaches love Bradley Cross, Mr. Kaze and Mr. Ben Yusuf. I don't think Paseka Mago, I think, was loved by Coach Navi, but I don't think that Mr. Kaze and Mr. Ben Yusuf fancy someone like Paseka Mago. And we saw the limitations to Paseka Mago's game. I won't lie to you, now that we've lost the game, I can say whatever I want to say. I believe that every time we play the derby, when you play the derby against Pirates, I always said if Paseka Mago plays, he's the weak link. Yeah, well, because he doesn't have enough pace. And we have people like Hoto and Roy who are fit and whatever, and he's not fit. So I always thought that there was limitations in Paseka Mago's game, but on the ball, he's been a very good player. But we saw the limitations, guys, against Kukuni United. Let's give Cross a chance. And now we know that Shinga wasn't fancied by Nabi. Why is he not starting? Because Nabi said that Chislet and Shinga have been available, but they will be given a chance. Did he really want Shinga, guys? Let's just think about that. But it's a big game, so I think Cross will start. And then left centre back, guys. I think the coaches will try to please fans. I think the coaches will try to please the fans, and I think they listen to the fans, Mr. Kaz and Mr. Ben Yusuf. So I think Winika will start over McCarthy. It shouldn't be like this. But I think Winika will start. It's 2025, and we're still crying out for Winika. He's been in good form, but he hasn't been in better form than McCarthy. But I think McCarthy will make way for Kwinika. I don't have a problem with Kwinika starting. He's our captain, and he's been in good form when he's played. But I'd choose McCarthy. But I think the things will go for Kwinika. And then the right centre back, it has to be Naso Miguel. I think when we signed Naso Miguel, the first thing I thought when I looked at his player profile on Transfer Market was, does he have CAF experience? The fact that he's foreign, he's a CAF Champions League centre back, and this is CAF Confed. So this is the games that he drives upon. As much as I think Dotley is better than him, as much as I think maybe Guiniga is on par with him or whatever, he's got the CAF experience that the Dotleys and the Ndus and the people do not. So in games like this, people like Sereno and him have to step up, and none of that. Sorry guys, none of that we saw against Kukuni United. He needs to do better as a captain. He's one of my favorite players alongside Dudley, Strele, and Co. He's a leader, and he needs to show that. He's going back to his home country. His home country in Angola. I believe the team is from Angola, and he's played in Luanda, so he knows this team very well because it's his arch rivals in the Super. Yeah, man. And then right back, Taiso Manyane is still injured, guys. Taiso Manyane is still injured. No, from what we've heard, I think they said he'll be out for several weeks. So I think Rifosla will start again. Rifosla, I think, getting minutes in the legs. They have a decent performance against Kukuni United, but need to do better. He needs to be the Rifosla we know. before studies base is a South African Bafana Bafana international, very good on the ball. He reminds me of like maybe I don't know Man United fans, Luke Shaw, actually, because he's been there for a long time and he's loved by the fans, but needs to do better in his current state. Then the CDM guys, I think Ox will start. I think the coaches have. That's one thing the coaches have been consistent with, whether it's Coach Nabi or Mr. Kaze. Ox will start. Needs to do better in a game like this away. You see, I'd be happy if Chiefs get a draw, but the midfield battle has to be won. We haven't lost the midfield battle the whole time because Ox does press very well in the midfield and leads the press very well when the position as the ball. So I think Ox, for his role that he's doing, I think he needs to do he needs to continue his good form. I think he did well also against Sekhukhune United on the ball. Also, his passing was better. He made the better passes. There was flicks. There was back heels to Ndlovu, and I think he's looking like a better player. The coaching of Ox Mthethwa and the development of Ox Mthethwa at his age, at 28, 29, players don't develop at that age or improve their skills, but he is. So you have to give credit to the coaching, whether it's the current coaching or whoever's been coaching Ox Mthethwa, or is it Thabo Cele improving his game, teaching him how to be better on the ball. Whoever's doing whatever Chiefs is doing at Ox Mthethwa, I love it. And then next to Ox is Thabo Cele, guys. Ndlovu played very well against Sekhukhune United. I think our best performer in the midfield, especially in the second half. I love how he has drive and has intensity about his play and an attacking mindset. But I think Thabo Cele is for control in an away game. African football, I think Thabo Cele has been a player that has played in Russia and Europe and so on and so on. I think Thabo Cele needs to start in a game like this. And then the number 10, guys, Mdu will start. I think the coaches love Mdu. And I don't know, guys, the fans have been very, very confusing. You see, some of the fans in the fan base, they've been saying, hey, guys, how can you bench Mdu off the bench for the point intensity? It's the same thing Serino did the past 4 games, but no one was glazing him. But just because it's a youngster, we protect them. Yes, we're supposed to protect our youngsters, but let's not be biased towards our youngsters because we build them. You see, the only time Mdu was ever criticized by fans was when he missed a chance against Kitan City. That's when people say, I know, he's not been the same Mdu since the injury. And we were saying that for the past 2 months. But people were being biased, saying, start him to, when he was still not fit or still not sharp enough after that injury he got in December. But I'm happy with Mdu. He's a very good player. Anse Kadeo, you must remove that dye, man. Doesn't look good on him. And on the left wing, guys, I think William Wood will start. I think he will start. Who do we have as wingers? No one is good enough in the wings, guys. Duba maybe could play on the wing to accommodate Da Silva. That could happen, but I think William Wood will start. All great and everything. So I think William Wood will start. Right wing is Lelepo. Yeah, man, Lelepo needs to do better on the ball. Cost us the game against Sekhukhune United. Needs to do better on his decision making. He does take shots. He does lose the ball a lot of times. But he needs to do better, Lelepo, honestly. I always said that he can be our main man. He can get 20 goals if he wants to. And I expect 10 goals minimum this season. And he's got 1 in 6, which was a penalty. Lelepo needs to do better, guys. He's a star player. He's a star player on his day. And that applies to many players like Mdu, Cele, Ox, Miguel, even Guinica, guys. I don't hate these guys. I love these guys. These are Kaizer Chiefs players. I love Kaizer Chiefs and I love everything about this club, especially the players. And then we have Da Silva as a striker. Obviously, 2 goals in 2 games. I think he needs to continue his good form. I saw a bit of a good hold-up play. And once again, guys, it is KTV, Mr. Juna Kanye, criticizing Da Silva. He couldn't wait. Could he? He couldn't wait for Chiefs to lose. That's why I think, but we'll talk about this in the after show of the match preview. Okay, guys, let's look at the opposition. The opposition is Kabuscorp. It's a team from Angola. I looked at the league and how they qualified for CAF. They qualified from CAF just like Kaizer Chiefs. They finished number 9 in the league. The Angolan league is a 1-team league, just like the PSL, with Petro de Luanda, the club that Nelson Miguel played for. And this club qualified by winning the cup, the League Cup, the Nedbank Cup equivalent in Angola. Last season, they finished 9th in the Angolan league with 9 wins, 12 draws, and 9 losers. This season, they would only play 2 games, losing 3-1 to Petro de Luanda. And then they won the league game yesterday. 2 days back, 1-0. So it's a team it's a mid-table team in Angola, guys. Chiefs should be beating this team. It should be beating this team. It's a mid-table team in Angola, and Angola's a one-team league. And I believe that the PSL is a very good league compared to the Angolan league. No disrespect to anyone who's from Angola. Yeah, man, let's just see how they do. And they won the League Cup by lucky or something like that, because the past winners of the Cup, I think the past 5-7 times it was Petro de Luanda also. So Petro de Luanda has been collecting leagues and cups in that country for a long time. So they won it by, I don't know, maybe not a fluke, but it's not the common winners. So let's just see how we do against them. The score prediction for me, I think away games, I've seen Pirates play weak teams away where it's hot and conditions are against them. So maybe conditions will be against us. So I think I want on Joe. I'd be happy and I'll take it. And that's my score prediction. And that's the preview, guys, for Kaizer Chiefs. I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. We'll just see what happens with the coaches and things like that. More news will come out about the day with Coach Nabi being fired. Yeah, we'll see you on the match preview on Saturday, guys. It's televised, the game on SABC 2. I think 5 o'clock or 3:30. I'm not sure. Love.